You were able to work with some dope females on this project. Becky G, LA legend.
That's my dog, man.
She is amazing.
She's blessed us twice now. She was on Down in Miami in 2021.
She's incredible, man.
Yeah, and she's a professional too.
Hell of a Power Ranger.
Okay.
She was in the Power Rangers.
There's no Becky hate on this side, Kev. We're not doing that.
No, I'm not hating. I'm saying she killed it in the Power Rangers.
She smoked it, but she's
she
also a great artist.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I met her. She has an aura. That's what,
an aura.
I will say this. There's a few artists I've met that have like an aura, and when I met Becky G, I was like,
you get it?
I get it. Yeah.
Have you met Jessie? Jessie Reyes?
Yeah, she's amazing. Oh, yeah, I was the other thing. Jessie Reyes' voice, when you talk to her, it sounds like it's very like unique to describe because you'll have a conversation with her. She has like a little raspy voice, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that sounds like Jessie.
She, to me, like that was like a Hail Mary getting them on that record.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, back in the day, even like Destiny Child shit where like you would have 3 females barring out on a song. I wanted that as the first. Everyone's like, why are you going with that
like a
first?
5-minute song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy Gum was that for me. Like that funky, just talking shit. And I've never seen someone write like Jessie writes. She's like Hove.
No,
female Hove.
She is incredible, man. Yeah, I think I always kind of like look at like some of the like you know, because I think a lot of people on the hip hop side like first heard her through like M or Big Sean because she's worked with both of them. But I always like I remember like I feel like Eminem has such a great like ear for like singer-songwriter chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Skylar Grey.
Yeah, and even Pink and shit.
Pink,
you know
yep.
what I mean?
Wow, you're going back.
But Jessie, like her, she's incredible, man. She is a special
Shout
talent.
out to Jessie Reyes. That's my dog.
The Canadian goat, man.
I tried to sign Jessie 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, so I think a lot of what ended up, you know, the culmination of EO was like the relationships that I built for time. Obviously, me and the team, like my manager Britt, is really close with Becky's camp.
I'm over here playing your guys' shit on my phone. Oops.
That record's crazy.
Yeah.
Only a friend.
Dude, I really like the Main Squeeze song. That shit's a vibe.
You want to tell people what you said off camera about us fake sampling Diddy?
Oh, yeah. So you guys have a song, track 2, it's called That Girl. So when I played the song, I was like, oh, they flipped I Need a Girl Part 2. And then in my head, I'm thinking like, also kind of a brave flip in 2020. With everything going on, they were like, fuck it.
Nah, I saw like multiple fucking fiends on TikTok. No.
So there's a song, it's called That Girl.
Yes. Emotional Oranges, That Girl.
Yes.
Camera 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it has a very similar riff to I Need a Girl Part 2. Mm-hmm. We played them back to back. And I stand by my...
Is it a sample?
No, it's not a sample.
Okay, then.
It isn't a sample, but I
trying to get me hemmed up. You're the fucking feds, dog.
I stand by my mistake. It's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you, it's a similar, you know, it's a similar riff.
Yeah, vibe. It's a similar vibe.
Yeah.
Let's be general.
And it's called That Girl.
I was telling you the origin story.
Yes.
I was listening to Marcus Houston's That Girl.
Okay.
And that inspired it.
Shout out to Marcus Houston, man.
It doesn't get enough credit.
Yes, IMX, immature, the legend. Also, what show was he on?
Oh shit,
the Brandy show.
Was he?
Monique or what the fuck was?
Damn, Brandy. Fuck, her body of work is deep. Her body.
What
work
was Moesha? He was on Moesha.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the little little brother dude in that show. Yeah. Shout out to man.
Pulling out your history. You're showing your age, my guy.
We're close.
You're 89, 88?
87.
87, okay.
Yeah, a little bit older. Yeah. But yeah, so if you listen to the album, that it's not a sample.
It's not a sample.
Sample Diddy.
Did not sample Diddy. I would never do such a thing.
Especially now.
Fair
point. What part of LA are you from?
I grew up on the west side. So I've lived everywhere from Venice to Santa Monica to Culver City to West Hollywood.
Yeah.
To the Valley now.
I live in the Valley, and West LA, it feels like so far, bro.
I refuse.
Like, I live in Burbank, so I had to go to Santa Monica 3 times last week because I had
For what?
My Tesla, I got into a crash, and I had to...
Oh, this big ass Tesla truck outside?
So the collision center is in Santa Monica.
I don't feel bad for you, dog.
But it's just so far. It's so far.
Complaining about Tesla?
It's just very far.
It is far.
It's like...
Pick your timing.
Like I went to the beach this past weekend when my kid was out of school, and I was like, babe.
How old was your kid?
He's 11.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I don't know how you've done all these plaques and you got a fucking
I have a
full-on family.
19-year-old. Yeah, I have a 19-year-old and
What?
an 11-year-old. Yeah.
Oh, you got... Damn,
I got a grown man.
You're a fucking fool. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You don't
Good
have
for
kids?
you. No, nothing.
Not yet.
My kids are right here.
They're here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yo,
my
what are these-
kids.
Can people buy these vinyls right now?
And please do. Go support
'Cause
them.
this is crazy.
This is Juice Volume 3. That's still emo. Look at the double-sided joint.
The back is dope. So you were able to put these out independently?
Yeah, so shout out to Tunji.
Shout out to Tunji, man. Great guy.
That's my brother.
Because you guys had signed with him?
We had signed with Darkest at Island, and then when Tunji came into Def Jam, he so graciously moved us over.
Right.
And then we just had to think, and we were like, you know what? I think at this point it makes sense for us to try this thing indie and just like fall on my sword type shit. Because if we're gonna fail, I want to do it on my dime and not on somebody else's.
Right.
And some of the things that we wanted were, I don't fault people for not seeing it exactly how you see it.
Right.
I'm not talking about Tunji. I'm saying in general. Like,
In general, for sure.
yeah. So if you want to spend, if you want to lose 150 grand on tour, every tour, Azad, go do it yourself. Don't rely on somebody else to.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys were like Tunji released the old stuff to you guys to be able to drop vinyls and all that?
No, so that we can do, but Tunji and Latrice kind of allowed us to take the music we were working on that we were going to put out through them and go and put it out ourselves.
Just run with it. Mm-hmm. That's big. Yeah.
No, it's huge.
A lot of times, I got a couple friends who are on Atlantic and then they just left. And they're like, yeah, anything Atlantic paid for,
They need.
it's theirs.
It is.
Or they need it. Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Legally, yeah. I mean, if they paid for it and it's recorded at, Atlantic Studios and
They pay for the tracks.
they pay for the producers.
and the mixing.
Yeah, for sure.
So for us to have these, long story short, big shout out to Tunji, Latrice, Maria, really amazing people.
What are the things you've been able to kind of learn from your previous experiences working with like an independent label from behind the scenes and apply it to this group and your guys' indie journey so far?
That's a great question. It takes a village.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, looking back on the solo shit I did, I didn't realize how many people it took. So incentivizing, my manager, Brittany, making her a proper partner as
Right.
opposed to like some commission bullshit.
Right.
We own the label together. My best friend, Brando, my art director, he has equity. The producers, the two main producers I work with, Child and then Dante from They, working on other projects with them. Our label at this point, I think in 2025, we're going to help make 20 artists over 100 grand a year.
Wow.
So the fact that we've been able to build these two labels and provide for other people and lift their, shit up, it's been able to help lift ours at the same time.